What's up, a Cinema Shogun here, and it looks like there is trouble in paradise. From what sources say, Tom Brady and his wife Gisele are in the market for some high-profile divorce lawyers, meaning that Tom Brady and Gisele are headed towards a divorce. And man, I don't know how to feel about it. I thought this was like a running joke almost. We know that Tom Brady was supposed to retire last year. But after going home and sitting around his kids and his wife, he found out that, hey, the stay-at-home dad life is not for me. F them kids. I'm tired of my wife snagging, and I want to get back out there on the field. Now, of course, he came out of retirement in record time. It was like one of those Michael Jordan moves. In fact, no, I think Michael Jordan actually waited longer before he came back. It's like Tom Brady retired, and 2 months later he unretired, and I saw it coming from a mile away. But I knew when he made that announcement, it would put a strain on his family. You have to understand that, yes, Tom Brady is one of the oldest people in the NFL, one of the older people to ever play at this high of a level in the NFL, but he has been away from his family for years. He's missed a lot of those important moments in his son's and his daughter's lives or his kids' lives. He hasn't been there side by side with his wife. When you're an athlete, let alone a superstar athlete, your time runs very thin. Not only is Tom Brady always training, always practicing, always with the fellas on the field, working out new plays, but Tom Brady is also one of the biggest sports stars of our lifetime. And he has a lot of endorsements. He has a lot of, just a lot of things that he has to do on a daily basis that takes him away from his family. And I think his wife was ready for Tom to come home. Tom's gone out there on the football field and he's accomplished things that none of us could ever imagine accomplishing. And I think she was just ready to have Tom to herself. But Tom was not ready to leave the game of football. And I understand why. You have to understand that Tom Brady, even though he's older, he's playing on a high level. He had an amazing season last year. He has an amazing team right now. I would say his team is in the top 4 of contentions of being a Super Bowl champion. And when you're playing at that high a level, it has to be hard to walk away from the game. So I could see things from both angles here, but when I first heard rumors about Tom Brady and Gisele splitting, I thought it was just that, rumors. I thought it was more of a running joke because we knew Gisele would be aggravated that Tom Brady went back on the field, but she's been dealing with this for 20-something years, so, you just think that everything would be okay, but hey, it's not. We got reports that Gisele was seen out working out by herself, but it's the football season, so I didn't want to look into that too deeply. But then when I realized, and they made it clear that Gisele had not attended any of Tom Brady's games this season. In fact, the camera crew at one point focused in on Tom Brady's kids, and I think they were like with a nanny or someone else in the family. Gisele nowhere to be seen, so she was sending a message to Tom. Now, if this is the only thing that's going on in their relationship that's causing a rift is football, then I hope they work this out. I don't think it's worth losing a marriage over. And I feel like Gisele needs to be more understanding than the average person in this situation because Tom Brady, he's more than a once-in-a-lifetime talent. Maybe he's a I don't even know what to call it. I don't think that in our lifetimes we will ever see someone accomplish what Tom Brady has accomplished on the football field. He is a living legend, and he is solidifying himself as a legend. And when you're dealing with someone like that, I just feel like you have to be you just have to be super understanding of what football means to Tom and what his legacy means to him. And I don't think it's something worth throwing a relationship out the window over. However, maybe Gisele's tired. It was my understanding that Tom Brady was probably going to come back for one more year. But who knows? Maybe Tom Brady has a plan to come back for a few more years. If Tom Brady gets divorced from Gisele, if this happens, then you can expect Tom Brady to be playing QB at the age of 63. It'll be 20 years from now, and we'll still be like, man, Tom Brady, the best to ever do it. He's got 17 Super Bowl rings. So it's a really messy situation. I think it's something that's being amplified by the mainstream media, and it's probably putting even more of a damper on their relationship, causing even more of a divide with everyone speculating. So I don't want to speculate on what may be going on in their relationship. As far as I know right now, we're just looking at it from the standpoint of Gisele is fed up with Tom Brady playing football and she wants him to retire, because that's all we know. Could there be something else going on in that relationship? Maybe we'll get to the bottom of that and we'll discuss that if things come out. But as of right now, it seems like football is what has put a strain on this relationship. And I think it's come to a point where Tom has to figure out what's more important, family or football. And it looks like, at least this season, Tom Brady chose football. Now, how will this affect him going forward? I mean, it's going to happen one of two ways. Either this makes Tom Brady really emotional and he doesn't play as good, or Tom Brady's going to come out here every weekend, laser focused, and go absolutely crazy on the football field and get another Super Bowl ring. Tom Brady is the type of person where he needs that thing. Sometimes he needs that naysayer or that negative thing happening in his life for him to motivate himself. When you're in the league for this long, you've won this many Super Bowls, you almost have to create fake drama or something, or a fake enemy to motivate you. And I'm not saying this stuff that's going on between him and his wife is fake. I'm just saying he may use it as motivation to play even better. Who knows? But I want to know your thoughts about this down in the comments below. How do you feel about this breakup? Do you think it's really going to happen? Do you think they can work things out? Do you think they should work things out? Who do you side with in this situation? I'm leaning towards Tom, but I understand where Gisele is coming from as well. Let me know all your thoughts down below. While you're down there, hit that thumbs up button, hit that subscribe button, ring that notification bell, and I'll talk to you all in the next video.